There comes a point in life when you realize that not everyone who smiles at you is your friend. You loved deeply. You gave unconditionally. You were there for someone in ways most people wouldn't even consider. While others turned away, you stood by their side. You poured your heart into that connection, thinking it was mutual. But over time, their true colors began to show. As your light began to shine, their envy grew. You started to rise emotionally, spiritually, even financially. You weren't bragging, just evolving. And that evolution, that glow of progress, disturbed them. Instead of celebrating your wins, they plotted in silence, growing bitter every time you took another step forward. This was someone you once called a friend, someone you believed in, someone who held your secrets and shared your space. But when they saw your name gaining respect, when they witnessed people applauding your presence, something shifted. They didn't want to clap, they wanted to compete. Not in the name of inspiration, but sabotage. It wasn't that you changed, it was that you grew, and your growth reminded them of their stagnancy. Rather than being inspired by your rise, they grew resentful. Like crabs in a bucket, they couldn't stand the thought of you climbing out while they stayed behind. That person you cherished became a silent hater. They masked their jealousy behind fake smiles and shallow compliments. And what hurts most isn't what they did, it's that you did nothing to deserve it. You loved them, you were loyal, and they still chose betrayal over brotherhood, envy over encouragement. But here's the twist. What they did is now working against them. Because when you project hate into the universe, it doesn't lead to success. It backfires. When they sent out negativity, they unknowingly closed the doors to their own blessings. The universe reads vibrations, not facades. Ungratefulness is a silent killer of blessings. And because they had no gratitude for what you brought into their life, they are now in a season of lack. Lack of peace, lack of progress, lack of favor. You can't grow when you're busy tearing others down. They bit the hand that fed them. And like a loyal dog that suddenly starts attacking its owner, that relationship had to end. You don't keep feeding what's biting you. You walk away. You protect your peace. You let them deal with the consequences of their own energy. And oh, how the consequences are unfolding. They are confused, stuck, repeating cycles, because they sabotaged someone who only meant them well. It's not a punishment from you. It's the price of disloyalty. Life always finds a way to repay what we send out. This isn't about revenge. It's about alignment. And you, beautiful soul, are no longer aligned with people who can't celebrate your success. You are no longer available for one-sided loyalty, where love is given but never returned. Those days are over. There are people who want you to dim your light because it's too bright for their insecurities. They tell you not to dress too nicely, not to shine too loudly, not to laugh too freely. Why? Because your freedom convicts their imprisonment. A friend who competes with you isn't a friend. They're a silent opponent. Drop them like a hot potato. Your energy is too valuable to be spent on people who want to be you rather than be inspired by you. Let this be your reminder. The universe favors those who move in love and integrity. While they were busy hating, you were still elevating. While they were plotting, you were growing. And you will continue to rise, because your elevation isn't dependent on their validation. They may have believed lies about you, false stories whispered in their ears by those who couldn't handle your grace. But here's the truth. People who truly know you can't be convinced by rumors. Let them fall for the lies. You'll keep living the truth. What bothers them most is that you smile through the storm. They see your peace and it agitates their chaos. You go through hardship too, but you carry it differently. You don't wear your wounds like badges. You wear your healing like armor. While they focused on bringing you down, you chose to lift yourself up. That's strength, that's divinity, that's resilience. And nothing they do can stop a soul on a mission. So hold your head high, keep shining. Let them talk, let them plot. But never stop progressing, because when the enemy within is silenced, the enemies outside lose their power. You are blessed beyond belief. Prosperity is chasing you. Health is favoring you. Peace is wrapping around you like a warm blanket. No amount of gossip or envy can block what's divinely meant for you. And for anyone out there who's ever been betrayed by someone they loved, know this: you didn't lose them. They lost you. They lost access to someone pure, someone rare, someone chosen. And that, my friend, is their karma. You keep advancing, you keep glowing. Because on this channel we don't shrink, we shine. And now repeat this prayer with me. Divine source of love and light, I thank you for the lessons wrapped in betrayal. Though the pain cut deep, I now understand that growth often comes through pruning. I release the burden of bitterness and choose to walk in peace. I let go of every dagger they threw, every word meant to harm, and I rise above the noise. I ask for strength to keep showing up for myself, even when others don't show up for me. Help me to stay aligned with love, not vengeance. Protect my heart from resentment and cover me in your wisdom. Let discernment guide my relationships so I no longer give loyalty where there is deception. Thank you for removing those who were secretly working against me. I now see their exit as divine intervention, not rejection. May I continue to thrive in my truth, untouched by envy, untouched by lies. May my energy stay clean, my spirit stay lifted. Help me attract people who truly celebrate my wins, who clap when I rise, who love without conditions or competition. Let my peace multiply. Let my favor increase. Let the doors open that no man can close. May my life be proof that light always wins. I forgive those who hurt me, not for them, but for me. I free myself from the cage of anger and walk into the open field of healing. I welcome joy, I welcome abundance, I welcome love. And so it is. Let my light never dim. I receive it all. Amen.